Hello and welcome back everybody to the new Roman Empire in Europa Universalis for El Dorado. I told you I'd fuck it up. And I did. Alright. Well, let's go back to our naval supremacy then, shall we? I think we shall. We can build more ships, and we will build more ships. I'm thinking naval supremacy is awesome, considering that it doesn't take up any manpower to build these ships, right? It doesn't provide me a negative in any way, shape or form, and I will build some combat ships later down the line, probably some carracks or something. That I think would be good, and they take about a year to build for each of them, which is, well, they're worthwhile because they're like effective everywhere, whilst the galleys are just effective in inland seas. Hold on. Mare Nostrum, as the Romans called it, which is basically means our sea. All of this in here, all of this, each and every one of these provinces here. I say provinces. Each and every one of these ocean blocks, or water or sea blocks, whatever you want to call them, are inland sea. Because from here to, well, all of this is basically an inland sea, each and every one of them. So carracks will not be effective here. Well, they will, but galleys will be more effective in the long run, because we can have more of them and cheaper and easier to build and stuff. Yeah, that's good. I like that. I like that very much. So we're just gonna build carrack. I don't plan on expanding in that direction, and if I do, I will probably build a fleet specialized for that direction, which will consist mainly entirely out of carracks and light ships to protect trade. But that's like, we're talking past the game end date probably, if we're gonna do it ever. We are coring over here. As I said, the cores are kind of cheap, to be honest. I expect them to cost a bit more. Our allies are withdrawing and going home. Rebels-wise, we have a bunch of rebels, but we don't have any uprisings quite yet. But yeah, we're doing great. I was thinking about something actually. Yeah, they're rivaling each other. That's very nice. Who is no longer our rival? Oh yeah, because we've chewed them up. Time to pick up new rivals. Poland is no, never. As long as we can keep them from expanding too much into all directions, never. France, Castile, Austria. Austria is way too strong for me to be effective at dealing with them and having them as a rival, so no. Who are my enemies? Austria, France, and Castile. Well, I have to pick Castile and I have to pick France, don't I? Because there's really nothing else for me to pick. So yeah. Okay, I suppose. Reformed Desire is about 40, slightly under, which is pretty good. We're getting there eventually. Just sort of trucking along. Yeah, Castile. Castile. Portugal and Provence are their allies. I don't know how strong they are. We might want to look into that later when we have actual means of attacking other people. But yeah, what was I going to say? I was looking into Ferrer, and I've noticed, if you take a look at diplomacy, they've actually improved their relations with me. I'm thinking they're scared of me. And I have this crazy idea that I might be able to royal marriage them and everything. And vassalize them, because Milan is never going to be my vassal. It is, but I'm going to have to take most of Europe for them to become my vassal. And yeah, so we're going to wait for this royal marriage to die, and then we're probably going to move over to Ferrer, because they are a smaller country, and we can feed a bunch of stuff to them. The Pope, on the other end, would accept vassalization, so you know what? Do we have any relations with the Pope? Serbia, Wallachia, Poland, Milan, and Mentese. Yeah, Mentese. Would they accept vassalization? No, because of distance between borders. So this is the idea. We vassalize Mentese, we let the royal marriage with Milan die, and then we sort of vassalize the Pope. Ally, we can't do royal marriage, but, you know, protect everything with the Pope, have those relations back up. Just to make sure, yeah, the Pope isn't exactly going to declare war on anyone. That is not, I hope, he's not that stupid. Alright, so, next target is the Ottomans, most likely. Ends in 4 years, our truce with the Pope will end. In the meantime, Milan is offering me an alliance. They won't accept vassalization in ages, so I'm afraid I'm just going to have to let the thingamajig die off and sort of move on with my lives from Milan, sort of abandon them. Which does mean that I've wasted a good part of the game with Milan, but I don't think it was really wasted. Well, it kind of was wasted, but it kind of wasn't at the same time, so, you know. Let's get our armies in position to attack the Ottomans again. The Ottomans are super weak now. We've taken so much from them, and so have the Mamluks, and they're just a mess. Right now they're a super tiny country that we can take over. And we need to take Edirne. Well, we don't need to take Edirne. We can take just these 4 provinces here, or these 5, and connect ourselves to Mentese, and then vassalize them. And then we can feed them all of these lands, because it is of the right religion, and then annex them as fast as possible, because they are heathens. Are they? Just to make sure, they are... Yeah, they are heathens, so... They are Sunni, which is a bit of a problem, but we can still vassalize them. It's not going to be too big of a problem if we do it quickly, you know what I mean? Because these provinces are all Sunni anyway, so we, you know, it's just a question of when do we convert them and when do we annex them, and as soon as we integrate them into our country, the sooner we're going to convert them anyway, so it isn't exactly a negative, it's just there's no positive in terms of religion of having them as a vassal, and there's a bit of a negative to it, but not too much. If you know what I mean. There are finer choices of allies, definitely. Ideally would be to create a client state, but we are far away from client states, tech-wise, so no, not yet. Let's build something with our admin points, of which we have thousands and thousands of. Also have a bunch of money, so yeah, we might as well start spending it. As well as these things, which... I guess every bit helps, so let's build these 2 here as well. And there we go, we spent our money rather effectively. So, a few more troops will arrive into... Woo! Aha! Alright, fine. Oh god. I was thinking about various options of what we can do. So, tension between nobles and clergy. In feudal kingdoms, 2 castes within society held great power, the nobility and the clergy. Now it turns out that the baron of a local monastery was fired, blah blah blah, bickering. I'm not going to read through all this, it's boring. My episodes are way too long anyway, I need to cut them shorter, so I'm not going to read through all this. So, either the Pope hates us by -100, or we gain 22 rebels in Napoli. I have to go with the Pope hates us. What does that do? We've upset the Pope, alright. Pick this as well. Let's first check what this means. Well, the Pope isn't going to accept vassalization from me in ages anyway, considering I still have a royal marriage with these guys. I still need to expand over here and vassalize them. So it's going to take a while before I can get back to the Pope and get back to Italy, period. Like, I'm expanding eastwards right now, which I need to do. I'm not strong enough to attack the Western powers yet. So this is going to take ages anyway. What that means is that gives me certain quite a large amount of time, like might even even music playing anyway. All right, it gives me almost 100 years of whatever time with the West, because as long as they don't attack me, we're fine, right? Well, like the HRE and all these countries up here. What does that mean? Well, that means that I can take this penalty with the Pope, and by the time I'm ready to vassalize him and ready to improve relations with him again, he will love me again. So yeah, that's good. The other thing that is very important, like this is a turning point, to be honest, in the series. This might as well be a turning point, even though we're not at a war or anything. Mainly because of this event. The Papal State hates us by -50, good, and the ruler is decent. So what we can do is gain 10 prestige, which would not be actually beneficial to us at this point. Catholicism gains reform desire, and Thera, the Papal State, Hungary, Naxos, the Papal State again, hates us utterly. Corpus, Hungary, Naxos, and Thera, I've already said, but I'm still going through it in my head again. That's not a lot of countries, to be honest. Giving us the following effects: stability cost, yearly papal influence -10, and national unrest. You know what, I was saying I could vassalize and annex the Pope, but I'm going to grab this. I'm going to grab this as well. What has that done? Well, that has done quite a lot, even though we can't see it right now. The Pope hates my guts. Yep. Demoted the Pope and raised the King to have religious authority. This is somewhat of a not a religious thing. This is somewhat of a, well, yes, it is a religious thing, but this is somewhat of a roleplay thing as well, which is in turn tied one with the other. Disregard. As I said, we hate the Pope's guts, and the first chance we get, we should really demote the Pope, and basically vassalizing the Papal State and annexing it does not feel right. Now, having great relations with the Pope, but despising him at the same time, on a personal level, does not exactly feel great, and does not exactly feel right. So, apologies. I have a running nose, and you might be able to hear it. Anyways, it does not feel right. So I was sort of going through this in my head slowly. I think we should do what we just did. I think it was the right call, because hating the Pope is sort of, from roleplay reasons, good. Considering we're going to be reformed and we're going to need to drive ourselves away from the Pope, not annex him and integrate him into our country. So yeah, that's not exactly sensible in any way, shape, or form. So I think we've done good, but by our choice of action there. I think that was a correct choice to make. So a long and complicated sentence for really nothing. I'm not protecting trade, am I? No, I'm not. That's fine though. I'm going to start protecting trade again. Manpower reserves are slowly recovering. And protect trade in obviously Constantinople, because, you know, Constantinople. And Genoa or Ragusa? Ragusa, yeah. Let's go with Ragusa. Okay. Whatever. Actually, let's take a look at trade. What am I doing wrong? So obviously I'm doing something wrong. This is my home node, which is a bit iffy. Get a bonus 10% here. 0 from pirates. So what is this? 75 retained. 11% from the New Roman Empire. 25% gets pulled forward. we should protect trade in Genoa rather than Ragusa. Change my mind. Oh yeah, you were actually in Constantinople. I'm sorry. Go back to Constantinople. We should protect trade in Genoa. Go. Because there's like so many people there that are drawing income from that, so I think we should protect trade there. Anyways, yes, military, national manpower modifier. Yes, my savior. Praise be, excellent. That just increases the max, right? I think it just increases the max though. Yeah. No, it gives us benefits as well. It gives us like monthly how many men we get into the army. It provides benefits there as well. Good. Excellent. Perfect. Perfect, really. How long until we get a noble republic? Oh, it's the next tech level. Alright, so soon, very soon. We can grab the second idea, which will be a military one. I was thinking about, I talked about rather quite a few different wars that we can pick up. Genoa, Crimea, Poland, not Poland, sorry. Hungary, which we've done, the Ottos, Africans down here. Just wait for our manpower to recover, and then we'll talk about like what we can do in terms of warfare. But this is a very, very important moment for our country because right now our papal influence is minus 1 million. As if occupation of Rome wasn't enough. It just feels wrong to occupy Rome and still love the Pope and have the Pope love you as well and sort of vassalize the Pope and everything, have him be your puppet. It just feels wrong. It doesn't. We should have the Catholic world hate us, and we should hate the Catholics as well. Seeing as we are looking for that reform, we are basically Italy in a way. In terms of like the Renaissance and the reform desire for the Catholic faith, and you know the new religions popping up and everything. Yeah, we are basically that. So, plus I'm not sure how it works, but I think if we have the Pope hate us. And all that stuff, reform desire and everything, we could open up a a reform center could open up in one of our provinces, and I would love to convert like legitimately like that, specifically somewhere in Italy. I would love for that to happen somewhere over here. So yeah, there we go. There's that. How about culture? How are we doing on culture terms wise? Nothing we can do about it, I suppose. Yeah, all right. Because these things still have nationalism, right? Unrest here is 17. Holy shit, why? Fuck, man. Yeah, Bulgarian nationalists are going to kick my ass. Quite the high thingamajig here. I could. When does nationalism end in Bulgaria? Do we know? 1492. Holy shit. 1492. It's ages. That's forever. We are going to build a legion as well over here as soon as we get the manpower, and we're going to do that, and that's when the episode will end pretty much. When can we attack the Turks exactly? 1479. Yeah, 2 years and we'll attack the Turks. Sure, that sounds good. Like, we need to wait for our manpower to recover anyway, so in 2 years we attack the Turks. And vassalize them. This is the problem with playing a European power that's spread across various lands and various territories. There's so much for you to do, so many options, and people will request this and that, and so many things, but I cannot fulfill them all. Like, I'm stretching myself way too thin. I have nothing protecting Italy, nothing anywhere. I'm just sort of bunching up my troops and going to problems as they arise. Manpower problems are there as well. So yeah, I can't do everything. I need to focus on one specific thing, and when it's done, move on to the next one. So eventually we are going to do everything, but just one thing at a time, I suppose, is the golden rule right now. And it's something I should follow really closely. From this point forward, we might as well build them here because there's really nothing to do with my mill power right now. Well, there is actually something. Oh, Orthodox becomes the new state religion if we, forced onversion. We found a bug, guys. We found a bug. It's forced onversion. It should be forced conversion, but it's forced onversion. Yeah, I'm gonna make a video about this. Yeah, I'm gonna make a video about this as soon as I finish the episode of the Let's Play, because it's not forced onversion, it's forced conversion. They should add a C in there because it's missing. They should update the game and just add that in. It doesn't exactly take priority, but it's kind of annoying. So, anyways, what was I gonna do? What was I gonna say? Yeah, right. Otto's attack, take this, vassalize them, stuff. Can we improve relations with them any further? What's it at right now? We haven't improved relations with them, have we? Yeah, improve relations, start improving. Let's just build that one legion and then we'll focus on things one at a time. Can be a bit overwhelming, unfortunately. We get morale of armies, unity and pride, then tax, and then stability. Alright. And the Pope is having little problems. Very nice, very nice. So many points, nothing to do with them. I was gonna say, Bulgarians, harsh treatment. Orthodox guys, harsh treatment. Yep, it's good. We're 2 years ahead of time. Alright, so when we declare war on the Turks, we shall... Yeah, please attack me, I kind of want you to do that right now. I'm going to build that one legion, one extra legion. We're going to the third legion shall rise in Greece, and well, I say Greece, Bulgaria, parts of Serbia, the eastern part of the new Roman Empire. It's so easy, isn't it? Should also build temples. We have like 900 points. We're going to start losing points soon. Oh, it's so good. Like, this is so good. Trust me, like, people might find this annoying or something. You're not spending them, you should be doing stuff and etc, etc. But trust me, like, this is so good right now. Usually, I like to play nations that are behind time on tech. Also, I forgot, like, the most important change in the entire fucking game that I would pay 50 bucks for if I had the money. It now shows unrest in positive and negative here. Which means I shouldn't have, like, it's a habit that I'm just clicking around these things, checking through unrest. They've actually added this. And I'm going to increase autonomy right here just to lower down the unrest. 20, like, 6 or something is okay, 20 something is way too big. I'm going to increase it. Yeah. Okay. Good. I forgot about that. It's actually genius. We are making 16 per tick. I'm swimming in gold. I am literally swimming in gold right now. Can we build a dock somewhere? I can build a bunch of docks. What can we build in Constantinople that's remotely beneficial? Not a lot, to be honest. A marketplace, a dock, a temple. Yeah, build it, all these temples. Very nice. Apologies for the cut, but as I said, I live in a train station practically. People come and go all the time. And I've noticed it happens only when I record videos. I lost my train of thought now. Disregard, we're moving on. The rant has gone on for way too long, but this is a very exciting episode for me, because we've moved away from the Pope, as I've mentioned about 50 times. We've gained a bunch of money. Tech-wise, we have no problems. Usually I play nations that stay behind on tech. Muslim groups, Eastern groups, I never westernize because it's not worth it, almost ever. Unless you're playing like China or obviously Native America or something, then yeah, then it's worth it. But like, as long as you're roughly in touch with Europe, there's no need to westernize at any point. It's just not worth it at this point. So, in a few months, we will be able to recruit that extra legion, and it will join the fray when it comes to fighting Turkey. My question is, they also have rebellions. Like, how much of a bummer How more of them can it be? Poland would not join me. Oh, it's because they have a truce with the Ottomans, right? And Crimea would join them, but let's be honest, like Crimea, look at it. Literally the province of Crimea. It's just one province, yeah, it's not a problem. Usually I'm behind on tech, as I said, and now to be ahead on tech and have so many points and to be able to spend them in 50 different directions is just amazing. Not to have to worry about every single one and then where do you carefully position it and what you do with it. I'm actually going to grab the Naval Republics, I can't wait. As I said, military ideas is what we're going to get. Maritime and naval are the two I never get, even though I'm going for naval supremacy. This is just not useful. Ship durability is good. Not useful. Like, you can do ship naval superiority without these two without any problems whatsoever. They don't benefit you. As I said, quantity has got to be the first one. Several reasons. From quantity, quality is born, as the saying goes. Quality is amazing for troop quality, obviously, hence the name. Discipline is just ridiculously good, but land force limit, manpower, the two things that are holding this campaign back right now. We need to grab quantity. Offensive, aristocratic, defensive are great as well. All of these are great, but quantity is just... We really need quantity right now, and we're going to grab quantity once. Yeah, just the first one. We're going to wait for the tech on the other one. We're soon going to get there, very soon. Right. So, in a few months, we will declare war. Well, in a year, kind of. This coring is almost done. Yeah, this is going to be fucking awesome. We're going to declare war on the Turks again. We're going to take land from them again. The campaign is kicking off. We're going to start steamrolling and snowballing right now. It's going to be amazing. Let's go ahead and kill them. Actually, will Wallachia be able to do it on its own? Probably. Yeah, congratulations, wow. I guess it's the leader then, I suppose. Nothing else to it, really. We really need another army, though, considering, like, that. Yeah, we really need another army. Really need another army. We're nowhere near our force limit, and we don't have the manpower to recruit them and stuff, and we really need another army, so here it comes, I suppose. Next month? This month? Nope, next month? Soon. The cores are completed up here as well, very nice. A bunch of admin tech, admin points, sorry, that we can use. Romulus Augustus is 53. Soon we shall have Damianos Augustus. What's his face? Yeah, as a new ruler, he's a 036. Not that bad. I'm just gonna, well, it's actually kind of really bad for the admin points. I guess we should start stacking up admin from now just to then. But I guess when we have him as a ruler, we're gonna feed our vassals mostly. The truce between Crimea and us is over, and soon the truce between us and the Ottos will be over as well. I forgot we can actually build our army now, so let's go ahead and do that. In Macedonia. Oh, is that how it looks like now? Yeah. Because it used to show you... Oh, no, I'm an idiot. Sorry, I'm an idiot. Sorry. Let's scratch this template. Let's create a new one. Legion. There we go. 11 and 3 of these. Is that what we're going for? 10, 4, 10, 4. Yeah, 11, 3 is pretty good. And then I've used 14 provinces. That was my mistake. Sorry about that. So yes, Legion. There. There's still that bug where it doesn't show you like the recruitment time and the cost and everything when you mouse over these things. And your capital is over sort of on the other end of the C thing. there's borders. If there's no contingent, no. If there's no continuous land border between the two parts of the country. But hey, doesn't exactly matter too much. So I'm going to stop right here, and next time we're going to declare war on the Turks, grab land from them, vassalize these guys. It's going to be amazing. Like with the new manpower thing that we've got, it's going to kick off so well and so quickly. It's going to be amazing. Seriously though, there is no stopping us right now. We are snowballing. This is going amazing. As I said, I'm having way too much fun with this campaign. Thank you very much for watching, and if you enjoyed, please remember to click that like and subscribe button. It helps out a lot, and it enables you to stay tuned with the series further on, as well as you support me and the channel itself. And until next time, take care, people. Goodbye.